Here we are, the last talk of the day, so you need to be energizing. Even Bimbi, he comes from Croatia, and he's the head of digital strategy and processes at LAQO by Croatia Osiguranje. A little bit about him. So after working in telecommunications for 12 years, he redirected his career path towards digitalization and development of digital projects. And pushing the challenges of digital transformation in the insurance sector. In 2020, he played a pivotal role as one of the key leaders within the team that launched LAQO by Croatia Osiguranje, which is the first 100% digital insurance in the region. And he'll talk about insurance tech from papers to the metaverse.
Okay, thank you. I hope that you hear me. Yes, I'm the last. Yes, I'm the last today. Thank you for staying now to listen to me. I know that you are here from the morning. I will be very short and fast. I'll try. Okay. There is no chance that digital insurance will be ever success in Croatia. That sentence we hear a lot of time when we started this project. A lot of time. Then we have C-level support, a great team, startup mindset, and in September 2020, hello, we are LAQO, completely new brand, completely new 100% digital insurance in Croatia. Now I will briefly show you what we have and what we do. Our portfolio is very simple in the beginning. We have basic insurance and we have casco. And we have one option like drive less, pay less next year during the renewal. That was for the beginning. We have very simple product. Our process, very simple. We have just 20 clicks to purchase insurance in the buy car policy. Here's some statistic for other insurance applications and the banks, just to compare, if you look the clicks. Okay, we also have the web shop, mobile applications, everything was in color, everything is branding, everything is new, everything is great for the insurance, but this is insurance. This is very boring, boring things in our market. We need something new. We built brand from the scratch, and this was a unique experience for entire team. We know that we have great product, we have great process, but we need something to do different, and we need to people recognize our brand, our processes, and see something new. And we decide that we need brand character. And we choose one animal. That animal was spider. Why spider? Spider is very good animal who works whole night 24/7, and he lives on network. We also live on network. We are a digital team. And we create Pavle and Pero, two characters for our brand to be recognized in the Croatia and the Europe. We became one of fastest growing insurtechs in the Europe. This is our result. I'll be very briefly and very fast with this boring data. And that was not enough. We are tech brand, focused on innovation. We don't want to copy trends. We want something new in insure brand. We introduce, of course, ChatGPT. A lot of companies introduce ChatGPT. We introduced ChatGPT in our support team, and we solved 30% request from the client on that way. We create TikTok for the insurance to learn people how to drive. This is our TikTok. Then we decided we need more product. Okay, one product for all people. This is LAQO Travel, for the travel, and something completely different for the Croatian market, LAQO Pets Insurance. We introduced insurance for the pets. And that was also not enough. we selling policy, we pay the claim, and we need something else. We want our client to be with us entire year, not only in the beginning and the end. what we do, we look at the statistic in Croatia and see that we have worst mortality in the car accident in the Europe. We are terrible. And we decide to do something for the society. Our response, LAQO Prevent, based on telematics. We create with our applications, because we know everything about our client cars and everything. We have mobile phone, we have telematics, and we create program based on telematics for our client. What we want to tell our client. We just want to our client be aware of behavior, how they drive, and try to correct that behavior during some scores, some rewards, some free covers with a renewal, and so on and so on. We create very huge campaign in Croatia on the TikTok and Instagram, Eyes Wide Open. The main task for our influencers was close the eyes and try to type on mobile. Of course, they cannot do that. And we have the strong message for our client. Please don't use mobile during drive. Here's some result from LAQO Prevent program. Also, we see, okay, we have all data from client, from the cars, we have telematics data. We can show our client what is the carbon footprint and reward if they have lower CO2 footprint. We also have a lot of success with that. We have some tips and tricks, how you need to drive, how you need to behave to have better results. And that's everything interesting, but not something new in the insure brand and tech and the market. What we can do, something completely different. Ta-da! we are first insurance in the world who introduced crypto for our payment. Our development and testing was very fast. I think that we need few weeks for everything in the process, but we need few months for the legal stuff, because we are Insurtech company. We have some strong regulatory, we have a law, and we need to work hard for this, but we have success. And now we have that way of payment on our web shop. Then we need something fun, also with the crypto in that world. And what we do, we decide to create something in the metaverse. But we don't know what we want to do in the metaverse. All people, all company do something in the metaverse. We also want something, but with strong message. Decision to enter the metaverse was message to our client, but the whole market, that something in the future will be in the metaverse. What we do, we create LAQO Museum of Outdated Insurance in the central end. We create some virtual museum and try to say our client how was in the past look insurance, how you have a lot of paper, what is the experience with the paper, how you go and several times and try to buy something. And to the end of the floor, we put how that looks today. Digital insurance, you can pay with the crypto, you can buy everything online, you don't need the paper. I hope that now I can show you some video to stop. Okay. You don't need a translation. This is something for the creation. You will see now. This just explain what I say before. Okay. Just explain about paper and less paperwork. other. And the last floor. Okay. We don't know what will be in the future, but we believe that we need some fusion of offline and online world. I promise that I will be very quick, very fast, just to show small part what we do, and that's it for tonight from me. Thank you a lot.
Yeah, this was a perfect closing talk.
So I don't want to keep people, but this was
Okay.
inspiring.
I
Actually,
have
you
time.
woke us up. You woke us up. So, Ivan, so basically, this was created for people that don't know in a very old company. You know,
Yes,
Croatia
very-
Osiguranje was in former Yugoslavia one of the
Yes.
largest and most.
And still it is.
Yes,
It's
yes.
very
and
traditional, big
It's
and
very
traditional.
traditional. So,
Yes.
so how was it in terms of the culture change that was required to fit your organization within that?
Very, very hard. Very, very hard. I came in that company from some other company with my boss, and we together create LAQO insurance. First, we call that Voyager. This is the code name, like a Voyager, something new. And we decide to create a team with all new people and put on some other location, not in the main building. Yes, and each from our team was have some like pair with from the Croatia insurance. We have some people for the digital product and all product, and we just scan everything and then decide what we need. For example, in the beginning, I work on the claims process, what is the hardest process in the insure company. When I collect the whole data, I go some space, and I think that I have a lot of paper around myself, and then when I finish after 1 or 2 months, I have only one paper and say, this will be our process.
Okay, I have a question. So you said you have like an application that like corrects people driving and
Yes.
everything. So how do you implement that? Do they need to like click I'm driving and
No.
then like track that, or are you tracking like the speed because it's not really precise if you're tracking the speed? And
No,
everything?
we have completely opposite approach. We have like a pause button. If you're in taxi or you're in the bus and so on, you can pause the drive.
You're tracking the location, right?
Yes, yes, yes. We have a location and everything, but we decide to not have some payment for our clients. We just reward if you do something okay. This is not like a strictly in some you are a bad driver. We have some scale and we have some data what we know, and we just want to say okay, now you 10 times have braking or you speed up a lot. Please slow down. And after 3 months, our calculation we just confirm something what we know. Whole people drive 10% more than that is allowed the speed.
Yeah, but you base that the user is like, I'm in a car, I'll let you know. But if he's in a bus or in everything else, it's also tracking the speed, right?
Yes, but you can click pause and you we don't track that
So you're
traffic.
trusting the user, basically. Yeah.
Yes.
And also wanted to ask about the pet insurance. How did you implement that? It's only on cats and dogs, or
Only cats and dog.
Yeah, and what is the precise? Because there are a lot of things you can like insure for the
Yes,
pet. Yeah.
but I will now shortly explain why only cats and dog, because we are completely digital insurance and we don't want to have some paper. And in Croatia, we have only a ministry of something, and we have a chip number and data only for the cats and dog. We don't have for the
So with the
cows.
chips, right?
Yes, yes. First, when you try to buy the insurance, you need to put that chip. Then we are connected to the base, and we expand you all data from the veterinary department from your dog. The same logic what we have for the cars. First, you put a license plate, and then we collect all data from the CVH.
Thank you.
Thank you for the presentation. You mentioned at the start of the presentation that you started with car insurance.
Yes.
Later on, you added pet insurance and some other products.
Travel.
Travel, yeah. Are there any plans for you to include digital insurance making for life insurances?
Yes, we go one by one. We first introduce car insurance because this is the hardest for the processes, because this is very traditional, and we just want to check if we have success on that, we'll for sure success with everything else. Then we create travel pets, and then we in Croatia have one big freeze period because of euro. Now we are on euro. We can speed up with the other product. For next year, we prepare one or two new product for sure. I cannot say what will be next year, but for sure we'll have. Okay,
No further
thank you a lot.
Thanks for lifting us up.
Bićemo u kontaktu, jako bih volao da nastavimo saradnju.
Možemo svašta da to vrlo kratko isprezentirano, ali
pozdravi puno tamo.
hoću, svašta radimo.
Marka,
Hoću.
odlično.
Želite možda
malo da pogledaš?
Jesam.
Sve okej?
Još stigam, sve okej.
So this was the last lecture, and we're closing this year. Professor, do you want to say something in the end, maybe, or?
Plus Martin. So we have okay, so I just want, here is Marco as well. So I just wanted to say that we are basically very happy with this event. I hope that you guys also were happy and that it was overall useful and a pleasant experience. Hopefully see you next year. Bye.